The Expert Edge for Unibet with Russell Barwick and Corey Parker.
Welcome along to the Unibet Expert Edge for round 20 of the NRL, and if they weren't focused on the finals last week, they certainly will be this week, Corey Parker. Plenty to look forward to in this round of NRL, and some of the big names and the big teams are starting to flex their muscles.
Yeah, it certainly is. It's a time of the year where exactly what you mentioned, the big teams do start to flex their muscles with only 5 rounds to go before we're into the business end of the season. So 8 teams will be gone in 5 rounds, but round 20, here we are.
Some of the teams might be gone before that as well. Let's have a look at our first game from this particular round 20 that we're going to look at. The Bulldogs and the West Tigers. Tigers certainly in form, and the Bulldogs, well, they've been okay the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, look, the Bulldogs have been okay head-to-head against the Tigers. They've had a 2-to-1 win ratio, and the last 3 times they've covered the line, so they'll be thereabouts. The Tigers, well, they have won their last 2 against the top sides, so they've beaten the Dragons and the big-hitting Souths. And expect Corey Thompson to cross the line. He's got 5 tries in his last 5 appearances at ANZ Stadium.
Okay, the next game, the Storm and the Raiders. The Storm simply magnificent, and the Raiders, well, everybody's had their say about what happened last week at Cronulla.
They certainly have, and I don't think the end is finished for that one. But look, the Melbourne Storm, they've won their last 3 against Canberra, and get this, they have an 80% win ratio at home, so it's going to be tough picking for the Canberra Raiders. And for the Canberra, they've covered the line in their past 3 games, so they'll be having a red-hot crack.
Righto, the final game we're going to have a look at in round 20 is the Roosters and the Dragons, Corey. Normally the traditional Anzac Day game. How do you see this one playing out?
Well, this one's the game of the round for me. You've got the best defensive side up against the best attacking side, 4th v 2nd on the table. The Roosters, well, they've won 2 of their past 3. And after a 50 points drumming against the Manly Seagulls last week, their outside backs are in electric form. As for the Dragons, well, since the start of the season, the Dragons have been the most consistent side. All bar 1 round, the worst position they've been in is 2nd. So expect a massive, massive performance from them again and to flex their muscles.
Okay, let's have a look at Corey's tips in round 20. No surprises going with the favourite teams for most of the games, but have a look at that. Thinks that the Warriors can bounce back from last week upsetting the Titans, and is going for the Dragons to upset the Roosters in the match of the round, and we differ a little on those ones. As far as the Unibet specials are concerned, we're going with the Tigers to win and Corey Thompson to score yet another try at ANZ Stadium. In the game between the Storm and the Raiders, Suliasu Vunivalu to score, the Storm to win by 13+, and wrapping it up with Paul Vaughan to score a try, and the Dragons with the start. Now that Unibet special is a whopping $16, so get amongst that. That'll do it for this week. We've got plenty more to come before the semi-finals, but we'll see you next time for more of our Unibet Expert Edge.
The Expert Edge for Unibet with Russell Barwick and Corey Parker.